Having fun?
Mm-hmm.
How much?
Loads.
It's the end of day 1. I'm in my tent. It went very well. Tired. It's very peaceful here. Hey, what you doing? You getting in your tent?
I am. What are you doing?
I'm filming you getting in your tent.
This should be fun to watch.
Yeah. It is, what time is it?
7:52.
And it's already kind of getting like dusk.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Good morning.
Good morning.
How did you sleep?
Not great.
Oh, but you snored.
So did you.
I couldn't have. I was awake like most of the night.
That's what I thought too. No, you snored too.
Oh, well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
I feel rough.
Yeah. That's a nice word for it.
Oh.
No, I ended up like my bag was unzipped, so I was tossing and turning, and I ended up sleeping on the zipper, and my hip hurt.
My hips both hurt, I think just from the weight and walking. They're not bad. It didn't keep me awake,
No.
but I was aware of it, so I hope it just doesn't continue to get worse. Good morning. It's Saturday morning. We camped here by Whitten Reservoir in Douglas State Forest. And really, really nice place to camp. So peaceful. And this morning there's a cool breeze. The air is really nice. We're going to see how far we can go today. We're not in the best of shape for hiking, so we're looking at 10 miles a day. If we can't quite go as far as we'd like, there's a couple places we can camp. There's one a little further than the 10-mile mark, and there's one a little bit sooner. So this must be a really boring video. So that's it. We'll check in later. We are at Whittier Dairy Farm, where there's a store right up here called the Milk Store, and they have stuff to eat and a place to sit down. And it's a beautiful morning. It's not really hot and sunny, and there's a beautiful breeze. So we are so happy right now, and we're enjoying being happy because I'm sure it won't be that way the whole time. Hey, we are at the milk store. I made some new friends. There's a bay horse and an adorable pony somewhere down here. Get my head out of the way. I'm gonna go in and get some food. We are at the something or other church in Sutton, getting water right here at, well, the spigot that's behind Laura right there, and hopefully going inside to have a potty break.
Why?
I don't know, I was just going to give an update as to where we were.
Somewhere.
We're north of Sutton. Oh, here comes a car. Laura does not like bugs. We have stopped to have lunch on a stone wall here in the shade by this really pretty farm on a nice country road. Oh, hi. And it's a perfect spot, and there's a breeze, and it's not too hot today, and it's gorgeous.
I'm taping. You're on. Cross that bridge! Cross that bridge! I don't think I'd want to drink that water.
It doesn't look great, does it?
No, it's kind of brown. There's a lot of dead branches in it.
On the steel bridge.
Hi.
Hi.
So, Laura and I are in Charlton?
Yep.
Somewhere. We have a very buggy campsite, but it's nice. It's very quiet, very private. Nice soft ground. We are exhausted. We had a 13-mile day, I think. Ish. We're making dinner. Probably get to sleep early tonight because neither one of us slept great last night. At all. What else?
We walked in the rain.
Oh yeah, it rained on us, but it felt really good. And it wasn't a hard rain. It was just right.
Enough to cool us off.
Yeah, it cooled us off. So it was a very good, very productive day. Hard to relax when it's buggy and you have to stay in your tent, but I guess we will do that. I don't want to waste my battery, so I'm going to turn this off. Here's Laura in her tent.
Hey!
What day is it today?
Today's Sunday, I think.
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
And we are breaking down our camp slowly. It's very, very buggy here.
Yes.
So we're not in a hurry to stay and cook and have like a regular breakfast. It was a very nice spot, comfortable, quiet, not visible, but very noisy during the night with coyotes. So says Laura, who slept without earplugs. I had them in and slept great.
She's very lucky.
She said it sounded like they were down by our food. Fortunately, our food was fine and they didn't come any closer. So tonight she will get the earplugs and I will not. So we're heading into, what town? Spencer? Spencer today. Crossing through a cow tunnel under Route 9. Is that it?
Yes.
and getting an earlier start. So until later. Okay, so Laura and I are going under this cow tunnel that's under Route 9. I hear all the busy traffic up there, and lots of vegetation right around the entrance. I can see the other side, and here we go. Laura and I are sweating like pigs.
Yes.
There is a ton of poison ivy all around the cow tunnel area. There's a nice plank bridge, but you can't even walk across that without getting in the poison ivy, rolling in it, and
It's growing up through the cracks of
it's
the bridge.
coming out. It's all over there.
It's everywhere. It's
So if
very,
we're ever
very...
going to get it, we've never had it before, but if we're ever going to get it, it's going to be like
today.
after today. Then there was a bug fest right here behind us. We came out of this trail right along this fence, and oh my god, it was so wet and buggy and gross and dotted with more poison ivy.
And we're
So,
sweating.
whoops, I'm covering the lens.
And we're sweating.
And we're sweating. We are sweating up a storm. We just started. And it's a beautiful, cool day. It's actually not that bad, but because we've been down in the nothing with no breeze, we just came out to the road and it is so much better.
Yeah. Fewer
So,
bugs, nice breeze. Yay!
so now Laura's happy.
Yay!
She does not like when she gets bugs in her hair.
They drive me a little crazy.
All right,
All right.
battery save. Here's the Mass Pike. So Laura and I just had the most embarrassing thing happen. We were practically out of water,
Yeah.
and so we couldn't, there were some places that we could have filtered, but it was so incredibly buggy. We just couldn't bring ourselves to stop, and we knew that we were coming into like an area that had buildings and stuff.
That was supposed to have a tap in the cemetery.
There was supposed to be a tap in the cemetery, and it did. There was a note saying if there was a water ban that it might be turned off. It was off. So we ended up popping into the St.
Mary's Spiritual Vineyard.
St. Mary's Spiritual Vineyard, a Greek Orthodox little
Complex.
settlement. And walking around, there's like nobody there, and a woman comes out, a young girl. And we said, we're looking for an outdoor spigot. Do you have like an outdoor tap? Oh yes, come with us. Come into the church.
Into the church.
So I'm thinking, you know, all right, in the church, in a little side hallway, or maybe there's a bathroom or whatever, loaded with people having their big shindig, and there's a huge like beverage concession area. And there's
One water bubbler.
food, and they're all dressed nice, and we come in totally disgusting,
Stinky.
and we smell, I mean, it's just like so bad, and we're waiting in line with these children that are in line in front of us, waiting with these cups to get to the
water bubbler.
the bubbler,
The bubbler.
and everybody was looking at us up and down.
Yeah.
We did it as fast as we could and got out of there as fast as we could because we were very out of place. So we've just had kind of a buggy lunch here where some roads come together, and we're supposed to be going into some messy stuff. It doesn't.
Messy all day.
It's been messy all day. It's either overgrown, or it's full of poison ivy, or it's boggy, or it's buggy. It's yeah.
Not well marked.
So we've got another 5 miles or so to go to where we're trying to go to camp tonight. So we're going to be off.
There's a beautiful sunrise. Okay, go. Can you make like animals and stuff?
No,
Oh.
I'm not that talented.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Yeah, no, that's all right. We have had a really enjoyable stay here at the tent sites at Sibley Farm. It's not really as buggy as it could have been. We each had a platform to set our tents up on. We're all broken down now for the morning. We're going to be heading out to meet Laura's husband to get an alternative pair of shoes for her. And then our final destination today is, I think, Buck Hill Shelter. We're going to decide at that point if we're able to keep going, but I think it's going to be a shorter day tomorrow. So we're off. We're, I don't know, where are we? 1 acre pond, some 1 acre pond. Very pretty. We just came out of the woods back there. Nice trail. The section from Route 9 to Bond Street was pretty gnarly. That needs some bushwhacking. We weren't sure where we were. It was well marked, but it just wasn't well trimmed. Right, so we're going across this dam. Laura and I just had a lovely, sweaty, mostly sunny hike up a rather steep, grassy, poison ivy-ish hill. You can stand up. And I think this is Moose Hill. So, nice view. What's that way over there?
That's what I'm wondering. Is that Wachusett or no?
What? No, I don't think that's west. Well, no, it's got to be.
Yeah.
No, but north is Wachusett.
Okay.
We're very discombobulated. Anyway, so now we're going to go down. We should be coming up to the Moose Hill Shelter soon.
Okay. Oh, I hear a little goat or a lambing or something.
A goat. All right.
You hear it?
Yeah. Say something good, witty.
Embrace the suck.
Oh, that was good. Well, we made it to Moose Hill Shelter. We're not planning to stay here. It's only about, what time is it?
What time is it?
Yeah.
What time is it?
I think it's like 11.
Why is it stating us?
Well, while she's figuring that out.
It is 11.
It's 11. This is the pond here at Moose Hill Shelter. I would not swim in that. It is murky and slimy on the top. So, I'm glad we're not staying here. It's also rather buggy right around in here, although I don't think we've been to any places that really haven't been. And there's poison ivy growing in this shelter over on there. I don't think that one's poison ivy.
No?
But definitely over there. What's that up there? Is that that's the logbook up there.
Oh.
And here's a place to start a fire, so. This stream underneath this concrete bridge where the bugs are leaving us alone and we can put our feet in the water is amazing. And we just washed out our shirts and I washed out my pants and there's nobody around, and if there were to be anybody around, you get to the point where you just don't even care. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we feel, oh, was that a fish?
It was a fish, yeah.
Oh,
You know what? You know what Jeff said? If it can sustain trout, it's probably okay. Was that a trout?
I have no idea.
Okay. It might be just a kiver, but
It's a fish.
it's a fish, so that's a good sign. Because we just filtered it. So
Yeah. And we have extra for later.
we have extra, which is gonna suck carrying, but
It's okay.
it's all right.
It's worth it. to
Yeah.
have it.
All right, my feet feel good. All right, goodbye.
What did you think of that hike in to Samson's Pebble? Yeah,
It sucked, but we embraced the suck.
yeah. Really buggy
Yeah.
from Treasure Valley, where we saw that entrance sign, all the way up into here. I have to say that, you know, there really wasn't any poison ivy. But just trying to see where we're going next. Signs go that way, but there's also a sign over there, which is different from how we came in. So,
No, we just came up over here.
oh, all right, yeah.
We're going that way.
So yeah, what was I saying?
You expect me to remember that?
All right, cut. Laura said we're coming up on the new Midstate Trail bridge. Oh yeah. It has been so buggy, and we just got here. There's a little breeze. Oh, it's still buggy.
Yeah, it's still buggy.
Yeah, let's go across it. Don't drop your pole. All right. We are making good time today. You taking a picture? Because I'm going to get in it. I'm videoing, see? We saw pictures of this being worked on. Oh wow, look at that. It looks really, really good. This is something. All right, I should put this away and get back to walking. Okay, so Laura and I made it halfway, plus a little bit more yesterday, and we had a really long hike, along for us, 14 miles. We were really glad that we did. The Buck Hill shelter was kind of overgrown, not really a lot of places to pitch the tent except for on tall, thick grass, and it just wasn't, we weren't into it. So we came here. This is Long Pond. I can still see you. And and it was a perfect campsite. As you can see, pine needles, lots of places to put the tent, and a log to sit on, and fire ring there. And this is horrible. Look at all these redneck people, cans and bottles, but we cooked right on that little cement brick, so that was good. So we're really glad that we got here, but my knee swelled up and has been hurting. I took ibuprofen last night and it is not any better today. So we're done for now, and we will finish the hike probably in sections on weekends. So we're bummed, but we're happy too, you know.
We'll get it done.
We'll get it done. So that's the end of our story for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Say goodbye, Laura.
Goodbye, Laura.